can listen twice as much as we speak. So stay with us as we listen to both sides of the story.
Both sides of the story.
Both sides of the story. Both sides of the story.
Knowledge is power. Class is in session. Power 106.
The first day of Christmas, my true love sent to me a partridge in a pear tree. The second day of Christmas, to me, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. The third day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. The fourth day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 4 collie birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. The fifth day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 5 gold rings, 4 collie birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. The sixth day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 6 geese a-laying, 5 gold rings, 4 collie birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. The seventh day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 7 swans a-swimming, 6 geese a-laying, 5 gold rings, 4 collie birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. The eighth day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 8 maids a-milking, 7 swans a-swimming, 6 geese a-laying, 5 gold rings, 4 collie birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. The ninth day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 9 drummers drumming, 8 maids a-milking, 7 swans a-swimming, 6 geese a-laying, 5 gold rings, 4 collie birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. The 10th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 10 pipers piping, 9 drummers drumming, 8 maids a-milking, 7 swans a-swimming, 6 geese a-laying, 5 gold rings, 4 collie birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. The 11th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 11 ladies dancing, 10 pipers piping, 9 drummers drumming, 8 maids a-milking, 7 swans a-swimming, 6 geese a-laying, 5 gold rings, 4 collie birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. The 12th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 12 fiddlers fiddling, 11 ladies dancing, 10 pipers piping, 9 drummers drumming, 8 maids a-milking, 7 swans a-swimming, 6 geese a-laying, 5 gold rings, 4 collie birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree.
Day 1. Dear Nuala, thank you very much for your lovely present of a partridge in a pear tree. We're getting the hang of feeding the partridge now, although it was difficult at first to win its confidence. It bit the mother rather badly in the hand, but they're good friends now, and we're keeping the pear tree indoors in a bucket. Thank you again. Yours affectionately, Governor O'Lunacy. Day 2. Dear Nuala, I cannot tell you how surprised we were to hear from you so soon again, and to receive your lovely present of 2 turtle doves. You really are too kind. At first, the partridge was very jealous and suspicious of the doves, and they had a terrible row on the night the doves arrived. We had to send for the vet. But the birds are okay again, and the stitches is due to come out in a week or 2. The vet's bill was £8, but the mother is over her annoyance now, and the doves and the partridge are watching the telly from the pear tree as I write. Yours ever, Governor. Day 3. Dear Nuala, We must be foremost in your thoughts. I had only posted my letter when the 3 French hens arrived. There was another sort out between the hens and the doves, who sided with the partridge, and the vet had to be sent for again. The mother was raging because the bill was £16 this time, but she has almost cooled down. However, the fact that the bird's droppings keep falling down on her hair while she's watching the telly doesn't help matters. Thanking you for your kindness, I remain your governor. Day 4. Dear Nola, you mustn't have received my last letter when you were sending us the 4 calling birds. There was pandemonium in the pear tree again last night, and the vet's bill was £32. The mother is on sedation as I write. I know you meant no harm, and remain your close friend, Governor. Day 5. Nola, your generosity knows no bounds. 5 gold rings. When the parcel arrived, I was scared stiff that it might be more birds, because the smell in the living room is atrocious. However, I don't want to seem ungrateful for the beautiful rings. Your affectionate friend, Governor. Day 6. Nola, what are you trying to do to us? It isn't that we don't appreciate your generosity, but the 6 geese have not alone nearly murdered the calling birds, but they laid their eggs on top of the vet's head from the pear tree, and his bill was £68 in cash. My mother is munching 60 grains of Valium a day and talking to herself in a most alarming way. You must keep your feelings for me in check, Governor. Day 7. Nola, we are not amused by your little joke. 7 swans a-swimming is a most romantic idea, but not in the bath of a private house. We cannot use the bathroom now because they have gone completely savage and rush the door every time we try to enter. If things go on this way, the mother and I will smell as bad as the living room carpet. Please lay off. It is not fair, Governor. Day 8. Nola, who the hell do you think gave you the right to send 8 hefty maids of milking here to eat us out of house and home? Their cattle is all over the front lawn and has trampled the hell out of the mother's rose beds. The swans invaded the living room in a sneak attack, and the ensuing battle between them and the calling birds, turtle, doves, French hens and partridge made the Battle of the Somme seem like Wanderley Wagon. The mother is on a bottle of whiskey a day as well as the 60 grains of Valium. I'm very annoyed with you, Governor. Day 9. Listen, you louser. There's enough pandemonium in this place night and day without 9 drummers drumming, while the 8 flaming maids of milking is beating me poor old alcoholic mother out of her own kitchen and gobbling everything in sight. I'm warning you, you're making an enemy of me, Governor. Day 10. Listen, manure face. I hope you will be haunted by the strains of the 10 pipers piping which has sent to torment us last night. They were aided in their evil work by those maniac drummers, and it wasn't a pleasant sight to look out the window and see 8 hefty maids of milking ho-going round with the ensuing punk rock uproar. My mother has just finished her 3rd bottle of whiskey on top of 124 grains of Valium. You'll get yours, Governor O'Lunacy. Day 11. You have scandalised my mother, you dirty Jezebel. It was bad enough to have 8 maids of milk and dancing to punk music on the front lawn, but they've now been joined by your friends, the 11 Lords of Leaping, and the antics of the whole lot of them would leave the most decadent days of the Roman Empire looking like Outlook. I'll get you yet, you owl bag. Day 12. Listen, slurry head, you have ruined our lives. The 12 maidens dancing turned up last night and beat the living daylights out of the 8 maids of milking because they found them carrying on with the 11 lords of leaping. Meanwhile, the swans got out of the living room where they've been hiding since the big battle and savaged hell out of the lords and all the maids. There were 8 ambulances here last night and the local civil defence as well. The mother is in a home for the bewildered and I'm sitting here up to me neck in birds' droppings, empty whiskey and Valium bottles, birds' blood and feathers, while the flaming cows eats the leaves off the pear tree. I'm a broken man. Governor O'Lunacy.
The poor man. We started out this afternoon with the 12 Days of Christmas, which is an anonymous piece, and combined that with the obvious choice, Dear Nola by Frank Kelly, a most hilarious representation of the 12 Days of Christmas. Speaking of days, it is the 24th day of the 12th and final month of this leap year, 2020, the International Year of the Nurse and the Midwife. 2020 is also the International Year of Plant Health. The celebrations continue, and for some, the celebrations have just begun. As far as Christmas Eve is concerned, that's where we are now. It's the eve of Christmas Day, Christmas Eve 2020. It's Constitution Day in Micronesia, Santuranticoy in Peru, and Las Posadas continues in Mexico. Es la Noche Buena en español. That's Christmas Eve in Spanish. La Veille de Noël en français. Christmas Eve in French. Shengdan Ye. Christmas Eve in Chinese or Mandarin. And, well, we don't need to translate. We've been translating, haven't we? It is Christmas Eve 2020. Hoy es Jueves, el 24 de diciembre 2020. Y les saludamos en cualquier parte del mundo que nos están escuchando en este momento. Estamos muy agradecidos por el don de la vida y el privilegio de servirles en otra edición de su programa, Both Sides of the Story, ambos lados de la historia. Nunca vamos a tomar su audiencia por sentado, porque sabemos que ustedes tienen otras opciones. Y esta es la razón por la cual jamás olvidamos darle las gracias por elegir Both Sides of the Story, ambos lados de la historia, de lunes a viernes desde las 2 hasta las 5 de la tarde, aquí en Power 106 FM. La misión continúa para educar, capacitar, iluminar y estimular el espíritu empresarial. Bienvenidos.
Who the hell do you think gave you the right to send 8 hefty maids a milking here to eat us out of house and home? Their cattle is all over the front lawn and has trampled the hell out of the mother's rose beds. The swans invaded the living room in a sneak attack, and the ensuing battle between them and the calling birds, turtle, doves, French hens and partridge.
The European Union has been partnering with the Jamaican government to improve access to justice and has provided ICT equipment to 78 courtrooms to further modernize court proceedings. The time by the European Union is
2:15.
A brighter Christmas you'll see with complete optical services from Optical Smart. The best prices in eyewear and optical services are always in focus, so come visit us. As you celebrate this holiday season, may the joy, warmth, and comfort of the season fill your hearts and home. Have a very Merry Christmas from Optical Smart, Ligony Plaza, 134 Old Hope Road, Kingston. Telephone 970-3016. See the difference. Listen to Drying Tears on Power 106 FM, Monday to Friday, 9:30 to 10 p.m. Drying Tears. Get ready to dry your tears. Brought to you by the Universal Church of the Kingdom of God. That's Drying Tears, Monday to Friday at 9:30 p.m. right here on Power 106 FM.
This Boxing Day, Paint Frequency presents Holiday Rave. As we celebrate the festive season, this time around we start early, 8 p.m. until midnight. Music by DJ Narity, King Taj, DJ Tropical, and DJ Xavier. Turn up your yard and party with Jenny in our VIP Zoom area. Dress in your Christmas attire and watch yourself live on RETV and One Spot Media. Listen in on Pain 95 and Hits 92 and hashtag Pain Frequency across all our social media platforms. It's Pain Frequency Holiday Rave. Boxing Day, Saturday, December 26, 8 p.m. to midnight. Powered by Smirnoff Smash. How do you smash? Must be 18 years or older to drink. Drink responsibly.
Nola, your generosity knows no bounds. 5 gold rings. When the parcel arrived, I was scared stiff that it might be more birds, because the smell in the living room is atrocious. However, I don't want to seem ungrateful for the beautiful rings. Your affectionate friend, Governor. Day 6. Nola, what are you trying to do to us? It isn't that we don't appreciate your generosity. But the 6 geese have not alone nearly murdered the calling birds, but they laid their eggs on top of the vet's head from the pear tree, and his bill was £68 in cash. My mother is munching 60 grains of Valium a day and talking to herself in a most alarming way. You must keep your feelings for me in check, Governor. Day 7. Nola, we are not amused by your little joke. 7 swans a-swimming is a most romantic idea, but not in the bath of a private house.
C'est jeudi le 24 décembre 2020 et nous vous saluons tous qui nous écoutez où que vous soyez dans le monde. Nous sommes reconnaissants du don de la vie ainsi que du privilège d'être à votre service pour une nouvelle édition de votre programme Both Sides of the Story. Le pour et le contre. Nous ne considérons pas votre fidélité comme l'un de soi parce que nous savons que vous avez l'embarras du choix. C'est pourquoi nous n'oublions jamais de vous remercier de choisir d'écouter Both Sides of the Story, le pour et le contre, du lundi au vendredi de 2h à 5h de l'après-midi sur notre antenne Power 106 FM. Nous continuons notre mission d'éduquer, d'habiliter, d'éclairer et d'encourager l'esprit d'entreprise. Bienvenue.
While the 8 flaming maids of milking is beating me poor old alcoholic mother out of her own kitchen and gobbling everything in sight, I'm warning you, you're making an enemy of me, Governor. Day 10.
All we're saying is it's Thursday, the 24th of December 2020, Christmas Eve, and we greet you well, wherever in the world you are listening to us right now. We remain eternally grateful for the gift of life and the privilege to serve you on yet another edition of your program, Both Sides of the Story. We don't ever take your listenership for granted because we know you have choices, and that's why we never ever forget to remember to say thanks for choosing to listen to Both Sides of the Story, Monday to Friday, 2 to 5, right here on Power 106 FM. The mission continues to educate, empower, enlighten, and encourage entrepreneurship. Welcome.
The 12 maidens dancing turned up last night and beat the living daylights out of the 8 maids of milking because they found them carrying on with the 11 lords of leaping. Meanwhile, the swans got out of the living room where they'd been hiding since the big battle and savaged hell out of the lords and all the maids. There were 8 ambulances here last night and the local civil defence as well. The mother is in a home for the bewildered and I'm sitting here up to me neck in birds' droppings, empty whiskey and Valium bottles, birds' blood and feathers, where the flaming cows eats the leaves off the pear tree. I'm a broken man. Governor, all out to see. Day 1. Dear Nuala, thank you very much for your lovely present of a partridge in a pear tree. We're getting the hang of feeding the partridge now, although it was difficult at first to win its confidence. It bit the mother rather badly in the hand, but they're good friends now, and we're keeping the pear tree indoors in a bucket. Thank you again. Yours affectionately, Governor O'Lunacy. Day 2. Dear Nuala, I cannot tell you how surprised we were to hear from you so soon again, and to receive your lovely present of 2 turtle doves. You really are too kind. At first, the partridge was very jealous and suspicious of the doves, and they had a terrible row on the night the doves arrived. We had to send for the vet. But the birds are okay again, and the stitches is due to come out in a week or 2. The vet's bill was £8, but the mother is over her annoyance now, and the doves and the partridge are watching the telly from the pear tree as I write. Yours ever, Governor. Day 3. Dear Nuala, we must be foremost in your thoughts. I had only posted my letter when the 3 French hens arrived. There was another sort out between the hens and the doves, who sided with the partridge, and the vet had to be sent for again. The mother was raging because the bill was £16 this time, but she has almost cooled down. However, the fact that the birds' droppings keep falling down on her hair while she's watching the telly doesn't help matters. Thanking you for your kindness, I remain your Governor. Day 4. Dear Nuala, you mustn't have received my last letter when you were sending us the 4 calling birds. There was pandemonium in the pear tree again last night, and the vet's bill was £32. The mother is on sedation as I write. I know you meant no harm, and remain your close friend, Governor. Day 5. Nuala, Your generosity knows no bounds. 5 gold rings. When the parcel arrived, I was scared stiff that it might be...
It's the 359th day of 2020, which means we're 7 days away, just about 7 days away from 2021, 7 days before 2021, and a day away from Christmas Day. And we thank you so much for joining us. Hello to those of you listening to us on 106.1, 106.3, 106.5, 106.7, and 106.9. From Moran Point to Negril Point, from the Goat Islands to Galena Point. This is Power 106 FM, serving Jamaica and the diaspora. Hello to those of you listening to us via the Power 106 FM app, which you would have downloaded from the App Store or the Google Play Store, depending on the nature of your device. Downloading is free, listening is free, whenever, wherever. We thank those of you who are listening to us on the Gleaners website, go-jamaica.com. Subscribers to onespotmedia.com also have access to both sides of the story in particular and Power 106 FM in general. We thank those of you who have dialed a designated number to listen to Power 106 FM from the USA and the UK. Those in the USA can call 631-359-8281, 631-359-8281. And if you're in the United Kingdom and you wish to dial a number to listen to Power 106 FM, the number is 0330-606-0953, 0330-606-0953. We thank those of you watching on Facebook Live on the Dervan Malcolm Facebook page. If you're not there yet, log on to Facebook. In the search box atop the page, type DERVAN MALCOLM, and you'll be able to not just hear, but also see what we're doing here in the studios of Power 106 FM. And if you are not into Facebook, there's always YouTube, youtube.com. Just Google YouTube. And if you don't see the video pop up on the screen, then you can type in the name DERVAN MALCOLM. And you'll be able to watch us on YouTube as well, courtesy of the Dervan Malcolm YouTube channel. It's a very special day as well for both sides of the story here on Power 106 FM. This is the 250th episode of both sides of the story for 2020. The 250th edition of both sides of the story. Both sides of the story number 250. And it's the first time in, what year are we in now? Maybe the first time in about 8 years that apart from before 2012, the first time in about 8 years that up to now that I have been the only host of both sides of the story for every day that both sides of the story has been on in this leap year 2020. Over the last 8 years, we have done quite a bit of traveling. So from time to time, we have had to rely on Althea Mackenzie and Jesse Blake. And I think once it fell to Ralston Hyman to do hosting duties. And so it just goes to show we've really been under lockdown. Can't go anywhere, so we just come to work and host both sides every weekday. This is number 250, as we said. Speaking of numbers, let's give you the latest COVID-19 numbers here in Jamaica. A reminder that the Ministry of Health publishes the figures in what they call the COVID-19 Clinical Management Summary. They publish the figures by 10 o'clock each day, and the figures give us a picture of what would have happened in terms of the results from tests the previous day. Right. So in this case, the results that we're giving you today, Christmas Eve, would be those which results from those tests which would have been conducted yesterday, the 23rd. And while we're on the days and dates, this is the 289th day since the first case of COVID-19 was announced. The 289th day since the first confirmed case of COVID-19 in Jamaica. That confirmation came, and the Minister of Health was the one who announced it, on Tuesday, the 10th of March this year. And so this is the 289th day since that first announcement. Let's see how we've been doing since then. The Health Ministry tells us that within the last 24 hours, they tested 1,113 samples. 96 of those came back positive, pushing the overall confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Jamaica to 12,519. 12,519 confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Jamaica. Most of these cases are in the corporate area, Kingston and St. Andrew, 3,848. Next in line, Jamaica's most populous parish, the parish of St. Catherine, 2,650. And then the Friendly City, 1,329. Well, let's redo that. The parish of St. James, obviously that's where the Friendly City is, Montego Bay, but it's all of St. James. The figure 1,329 for all of St. James. So those are the top three parishes for COVID-19 cases. The corporate area, Kingston and St. Andrew, 3,848. St. Catherine, 2,650. And St. James, 1,329. The parish with the least number of confirmed cases of COVID-19, Jamaica's second smallest parish, Hanover. Hanover has the least number of COVID-19 cases, 300. The least number of confirmed COVID-19 cases, 300 in Hanover. Hanover being Jamaica's second smallest parish. Jamaica's smallest parish, believe it or not, is the parish of Kingston. Yes, the parish of Kingston is Jamaica's smallest parish. However, there was a merger of, administratively speaking, there was a merger of Kingston and St. Andrew administratively back in, goodness, now, normally I would be able to tell you this figure quite easily, but now my brain is asking me if I'm sure it's 32 as opposed to 23. Yeah. Oops, look at the time. Let's take the break and come back.
But they're good friends now, and we're keeping the pair three indoors in a bucket.
You're listening to Power 106 FM. The time is now
2:31 on Power 106.
Busy making lists and buying gifts this holiday season? Waiting in line to pay your taxes shouldn't slow you down. Pay into so much more online the easy way at jamaicatax.gov.jm. Tax Administration Jamaica, changing the way we do business.
Tune in to Farm Talk, 6:18 to 6:35 a.m. the first Tuesday of every month, and 6:18 to 6:45 p.m. the last Tuesday of every month for First Hand in the Field. Real issues, real solutions. Join the Newport First Hand team in the field as they identify problems and tell you how to address them. First Hand in the Field, Real Issues, Real Solutions is brought to you by Newport First Hand Jamaica Limited, the first on the land.
This Boxing Day, Paint Frequency presents Holiday Rave. As we celebrate the festive season, this time around we start early, 8 p.m. until midnight. Music by DJ Narity, King Tash, DJ Tropical, and DJ Xavier. Turn up your yard and party with Jenny in our VIP Zoom area. Dress in your Christmas attire and watch yourself live on RETV and One Spot Media. Listen in on Pain 95 and Hits 92 and hashtag Pain Frequency across all our social media platforms. It's Pain Frequency Holiday Rave. Boxing Day, Saturday, December 26, 8 p.m. to midnight. Powered by Smirnoff Smash. How do you smash? Must be 18 years or older to drink. Drink responsibly.
Can I see some we are free we have like one shine, yeah.
You need to know your rights and how the laws of Jamaica can help you defend those rights. That's why Under the Law is still serving you in its 48th year. The program is brought to you on Wednesdays by the Firearm Licensing Authority, regulating with purpose, safety, and responsibility. Under the Law, 6:45 and 8:45 a.m. and at 4 at 9:25 p.m. Wednesdays on Power 106 FM.
Tune in to Farm Talk every first and third Friday of each month at 6:18 a.m. for the feature Ask the Vet. Farmers and livestock owners get the best advice about everything livestock, from the vet to technical experts at Nutrimix. That's Ask the Vet, every first and third Friday, 6:18 a.m. during Farm Talk, only on Power 106 FM. Ask the Vet, sponsored by Nutrimix, the big feed.
60 grains of Valium a day and talking to herself in a most alarming way.
Right, so we were saying Kingston and St. Andrew were merged administratively back in 1923 to form the corporate area. Right, let's get back to the numbers. The numbers we were sharing with you, re-COVID-19. Sadly, we have lost 2 more people to COVID-19 in Jamaica. An 89-year-old male of a St. Anne address and a 76-year-old male of a Trelawney address, whose death was previously under investigation. These 2 deaths bring to 292 the number of people who have died from COVID-19 in Jamaica. Today is the 281st day since the first COVID-19 death in Jamaica, the first confirmed COVID-19 death in Jamaica. This is the 281st day since the first confirmed COVID-19 death in Jamaica. And that was reported. The first death was announced on, I believe it was a Wednesday the 18th. Wednesday the 18th of March. Wednesday the 18th of March, 2020, the first confirmed COVID-19 death in Jamaica. And here we are on Christmas Eve 2020, and we have lost 292 people from COVID-19. 292 people. And when you match this with the number of days since the first confirmed case, it's, in terms of deaths, it's almost, in fact, it's just a little over 1 a day. Those are the the figures. For what it's worth, there's some encouraging news. Within the last 24 hours, 163 more people have recovered from COVID-19 in Jamaica. 163 more people have recovered from COVID-19, pushing the number of recoveries to 9,579. 9,579 people have recovered from COVID-19 in Jamaica. There remains 2,493 active cases. 2,493 active cases of COVID-19 in Jamaica. 348 people are in facility quarantine, meaning these are government administered premises housing 348 people. Most of those would have come to Jamaica on that British Airways flight, which was about 301 people on that British Airways flight, the last such flight to be allowed into Jamaica before the total lockdown with respect to flights from the UK. So 348 people are in government quarantine, essentially, in terms of government facilities or government administered facilities. The number of people in home quarantine, 31,797. 31,797 people in home quarantine. 79 people are in hospital on account of COVID-19. 22 of those patients are moderately ill and 8 in critical condition. Please visit moh.gov.jm for more information. That's the Ministry of Health and Wellness website. In the meantime, let's continue to do what we have always done, or what we have been doing: wearing a mask, washing and sanitizing our hands as often as possible, avoiding touching the nose, avoid touching the face with dirty hands, avoid touching the face with dirty hands, and let's continue to keep our physical distance of at least 6 feet. A physical distance of at least 6 feet. Those are the tried, tested, and proven ways of minimizing transmission. Minimizing transmission. Those are the numbers. Those are the stark numbers. Let's go to the WhatsApp line, same as the text line, and let's go to this call. Hello. Good afternoon. Thanks for calling. Go ahead, please.
This poem is called Christmas Fools. You must have heard of April Fools. Be sure there are more Christmas fools. Some on church benches, some on rum bar stools. At Christmas, they break all sensible rules. Many spend hard, even if they have to borrow, when the new year comes with sure sorrow. Now the big turkey, later not even a sparrow. Fools have feast today and famine tomorrow. Merchants will count 1,000, 2,000, and rejoice that business was grand. While Christmas fools are the saddest in the land, for they spend their Christmas far too grand. We must be sober and temperate in all things, but that is not what Christmas brings. Overcrowd, overload, overwork, and such things. Overeat, overdrink, overspeed, till death stings. Then there is overdress to do all the rest. Even houses are in Christmas beauty contest. So long our children and wife begin to molest, and thieves and pickpockets become a greater pest. Jesus came to seek and save the lost. But through Christmas, many lives are lost. He said, pick up the fragments, let nothing be lost. But look at the waste. See what Christmas is cost.
That's your original?
Yes, about 1988 I wrote it.
Well done. Well done.
I think I forgot the last verse.
Well, never mind. You've done well.
Okay, all the best.
Thanks for sharing. All the best to you too.
Right, thank you.
Bye-bye. This is your program, Both Sides of the Story, Power 106 FM. We see another call coming in. I wonder if this person wants to go on air. Good afternoon.
Afternoon, Mr. Dervan.
Mr. Mills, it's been forever. How are you?
Thank God for Jesus. You wake me up and you let me see another Christmas Eve, sir. And I call you to wish you the best for the Christmas and New Year when it comes. And more health and strength and wealth. Also, your family at work and at home. And the policeman special again. I wish them all the best for the coming year, sir. So God bless and God keep. Well, if we will do the wrong, we will start to the right thing. In the new year coming, sir. God bless you.
Blessings to you and your family, Mr. Mills. All the best.
Pleasant, sir. Pleasant.
Take care.
You too, sir.
This is your program, Both Sides of the Story, Power 106 FM, still streaming live on the Gleaners website, go-jamaica.com, live on your smart devices all over the world. Let's continue with more on your program. We have a lot of messages to clear. Let's see if we can do that now. Let's see if we can do that now. Those of you who have been messaging us on the various platforms, thank you so much for making it both sides of the story on this Christmas Eve. Gerald Jones, Inez Campbell Brown, Kerit Bedward says, Merry Christmas to all in Jamaica, especially my mother, Mrs. Adina White. Hello, Mrs. Adina White. Christmas greetings from your daughter, Kerit Bedward. Pink Sheller is in the UK, I believe. Merry Christmas, Mr. Dervan Malcolm. God bless you, she says. Nicola in Mandeville, Manchester says, Happy holidays to you and your lovely family, Nicola. Lorraine Brown in Claremont, St. Anne, unless she's in St. Anne's Bay. Good afternoon, Sir D. How are you? I'm fine, thanks. Merry Christmas when it comes, she says. Same to you, Lorraine Brown. All the best to you and your family. Sylviana Johnson says, good afternoon, Dervan. All the best for the season to you and yours as well, Sylviana Johnson. Michelle Malvo says, blessings, Dervan. Blessings to you too, Michelle Malvo. Winnie Anderson Brown, it's good to see you online from Bagatelle in Clarendon. Yes, the famous Bagatelle. More in a moment.
The mother is on a bottle of whiskey a day as well as the 60 grains of Valium.
You're listening to Power 106 FM. The time is now
2:45. It's the most wonderful time of the year, and One Spot Media has a special gift for you and your family. Enjoy a 30% discount on our 6-month subscription plan and receive the gift of Jamaica's most authentic television and radio channels. Yep, you heard us correct. Enjoy a 30% discount when you purchase a 6-month subscription plan from One Spot Media. Simply log in to onespotmedia.com, select the 6-month subscription plan, and click subscribe. Offer ends January 31, so don't hesitate. Subscribe now and let One Spot Media connect you with home.
This Boxing Day, Faith Frequency presents Holiday Rave. Holiday Rave. as we celebrate the festive season. This time around, we start early, 8 p.m. until midnight. Music by DJ Narity, King Tash, DJ Tropical, and DJ Xavier. Turn up your yard and party with Jenny in our VIP Zoom area. Dress in your Christmas attire and watch yourself live on RETV and One Spot Media. Listen in on Pain 95 and Hits 92 and hashtag Pain Frequency across all our social media platforms. It's Pain Frequency Holiday Rave. Boxing Day, Saturday, December 26, 8 p.m. to midnight. Powered by Smirnoff Smash. How do you smash? Must be 18 years or older to drink. Drink responsibly. Drink responsibly.
You know, sister, we are praying waves like the ocean, yeah.
Tune in to Farm Talk every first and third Friday of each month at 6:18 a.m. for the feature Ask the Vet. Farmers and livestock owners get the best advice about everything livestock, from the vet to technical experts at Nutrimix. That's Ask the Vet every first and third Friday, 6:18 a.m. during Farm Talk, only on Power 106 FM. Ask the Vet, sponsored by Nutrimix, the big feed.
The smell in the living room is atrocious. However, I don't want to seem ungrateful for the beautiful rings. Your affectionate friend, Governor. Day 6. Nola, what are you trying to do to us? It isn't that we don't appreciate your generosity, but the 6 geese have not alone nearly murdered the calling birds, but they laid their eggs on top of the vet's head from the pear tree, and his bill was £68 in cash. My mother is munching 60 grains of Valium a day and talking to herself in a most alarming way. You must keep your feelings for me in check, Governor. Day 7. Nola, we are not amused by your little joke. 7 swans a-swimming is a most romantic idea, but not in the bath of a private house. We cannot use the bathroom now because they have gone completely savage and rush the door every time we try to enter. If things go on this way, the mother and I will smell as bad as the...
Thanks a lot for staying with us here on your program, Both Sides of the Story, Power 106 FM. Lots of messages to clear, and we'll continue doing that. Winnie Anderson Brown, as we said, in Bagatelle, Clarendon. Good afternoon to you. She says, hi, Dervan. Best wishes for the season. Lots of love, light, and laughter to you. Many happy returns, Winnie Anderson Brown. Andrea Williams says, I beg your pardon, that's Andrea Williamson. The Andrea Williams I know is no longer Andrea Williams. She is, let me see if I can remember the name. Kabu. Kabu Ma'at Keru, I think, something like that. Hubert Edwards says, blessings, Dervan, all the best for the season. Be safe, one love, and all the best to you too, Hubert Edwards in the Bahamas. All the best. Thank you. Inez Campbell Brown in Bridgeport, Connecticut says, good afternoon, everyone. Wishing everyone a Merry Christmas and a better 2021, and also wishing my granddaughter, Samoa Fagan, a happy birthday. Tomorrow, my Christmas gift for 7 wonderful years. All right, let's see. Nicola in Mandeville, Manchester says, good afternoon. Audrey Smith in Southampton in England is still in touch with us. She's online. Lorraine Brown confirms that she is at home. Our office is closed for the holiday, she says. We will reopen on the 4th of January. Well, lucky you, Lorraine Brown. All the very best. Take care. Enjoy the break. Get some rest. Recharge those batteries. And get ready for 2021. It's going to be quite a ride, as they say. Let's see how it will all unfold. Let's go to this one here. Let's go to the text line, same as the WhatsApp number. And there are many messages there. Let's see the ones that are relevant to this program.
Thank you very much for your lovely
Desmond Thomas, we're not able to access your messages. I'm not sure why. What we are seeing are some vertically positioned oblong spaces
I cannot tell you how surprised
Not
we are to hear
sure
from you so soon again.
what is
You can
happening with
see
your
the link
messaging system,
turtle doves.
but we're not able to access whatever message you're trying to send to us. Let's go to the WhatsApp line, same as the text line, 876 365 3346. H. Morgan in Birmingham says, "Good afternoon, Mr. Malcolm. Thank you for reading my many messages and your help in trying to locate the numbers I requested. May you and your many listeners have a wonderful Christmas and a much better and happy 2021. We're under lockdown because of the new variant of the virus, but in God we put our trust. You stay safe in Birmingham, in England, H. Morgan. This too shall pass." Solji in Massachusetts says, "Season's greetings to you and yours and to all tuned in." Thank you very much, Solji in Massachusetts. Always good to hear from you. Wishing you all the very best. And
I know you meant no harm. And remain your
let's see. Trying to clear the others. Good afternoon to our friends in France, the Jamaicans in France who make up Jamin France. They have been sharing some Christmas traditions on Twitter. They've been tweeting hashtag 12 days of Christmas. The tradition they're highlighting today, they tell us, is all about food. Food is as essential to a Jamaican celebration as music is. During the Christmas season, goats and pigs are killed and their meat and other parts used to make various dishes. Manish water is one. It's a soup made from goat head and goat belly, along with things like green banana, flour dumplings or spinners, and of course ram goat noodles or another soup mix. Manish water is popular not only during Christmas but at other Jamaican gatherings as well. So that's being featured by the Jamaican Association in France, Jamin France. Let's see who else is messaging. We have some updates to give you if you haven't been following the news of the day outside of the COVID-19 numbers which we shared. Let's see what we can expect weather-wise going into this Christmas weekend. Let's find out from the National Meteorological Service. The National Meteorological Service on this Christmas Eve says there's a weak high-pressure ridge across Jamaica, and that will remain until tomorrow when a prefrontal trough is expected to move across the island. Thereafter, a cold front will move near the island over the weekend. And what does all of that mean? Well, for the rest of this afternoon, partly cloudy conditions. Tonight will become fair. On Christmas Day, tomorrow, Friday, the 25th of December, 2020, partly cloudy morning, isolated showers across sections of northern and southwestern parishes. Boxing Day, Saturday, the 26th, isolated showers mainly across sections of northern parishes, cloudy elsewhere, cool and windy. That's Boxing Day, cool and windy. On Sunday, isolated morning showers across sections of northern parishes, otherwise cloudy, isolated showers across sections of most parishes, and cool. The Met Office is also telling us that a cold front is entering the Gulf of Mexico, and a stationary front is across the central Bahamas, and it's extending into the western Atlantic. So it looks like fair conditions this holiday weekend, based on the report from the National Meteorological Service. Now let's see if we can fill you in with some of the other news coming out of Jamaica and elsewhere in the world. Let's see. I didn't realize Andre Russell has a restaurant and sports bar. How did I miss that? Well, we're told that the Kingston and St. Catherine locations of Russell's T20 restaurant and sports bar have been ordered closed by the Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management, ODPEM, for breaches of the COVID-19 rules. That measure took effect yesterday. Right. Nobody's above the law. As Bob Marley would say, I don't care who the guy is. Yeah. We're all subject to the scrutiny of the laws of the land. Finally, a breakthrough. If you missed it, no more talk of Brexit. Quite frankly, that's it for Brexit, because finally, Britain and the European Union struck a deal, a free trade deal today, and that should prevent any economic chaos on New Year's Day, and pretty much bringing a measure of certainty for businesses after years of Brexit turmoil. This Brexit thing has been going on from 2016, as I remember it. Yeah, well, all of that is no more. They have struck a deal, and Boris Johnson insists that they have done what they said they would have done: get Brexit done. So it is. Right. And we're told once ratified by both sides, the agreement will ensure Britain and the 27-nation bloc, as in the European Union is made up of 27 nations. So the once ratified by both sides, Britain and the 27-nation bloc, they can continue to trade in goods without tariffs or quotas after the UK breaks fully free of the EU on New Year's Day. How about that? The Christmas Eve breakthrough was double welcome amid a coronavirus pandemic that has left some 70,000 people in Britain dead and led the country's neighbors to shut its borders to the UK over a new and seemingly more contagious variant of the virus spreading in England. We wish all of us the very best in continuing to navigate these treacherous COVID-19 waters. Those who have lost loved ones, we're remembering you and thinking about you, keeping you in our thoughts and prayers. Those who have lost loved ones, friends, colleagues, neighbors, whoever, all over the world. Take courage. Be strong.
When you were sending us the 4 calling birds,
You're listening to Power 106 FM. The time is now
3 o'clock.
Tune in to Farm Talk, 6:18 to 6:35 a.m. the first Tuesday of every month, and 6:18 to 6:45 p.m. the last Tuesday of every month for First Hand in the Field. Real issues, real solutions. Join the Newport First Hand team in the field as they identify problems and tell you how to address them. First Hand in the Field, Real Issues, Real Solutions is brought to you by Newport First Hand Jamaica Limited, the first on the land.
Tune in to Farm Talk every first and third Friday of each month at 6:18 a.m. for the feature Ask the Vet. Farmers and livestock owners get the best advice about everything livestock, from the vet to technical experts at Nutrimix. That's Ask the Vet every first and third Friday, 6:18 a.m. during Farm Talk, only on Power 106 FM. Ask the Vet, sponsored by Nutrimix, the big feed.
The following is a program advisory from Power 106 FM. Please be advised that the program Dear Pastor with Reverend Dr. Aaron Dumas has been reduced to 1 hour, 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. Monday to Thursday, starting Monday, November 2. That is Dear Pastor, now 1 hour, 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. Power 106 FM apologizes for any inconvenience this program change may cause. The proceeding was a program advisory from Power 106 FM.
Rose beds. The swans invaded the living room in a sneak attack, and the ensuing battle between them and the calling birds, turtle, doves, French hens, and partridge made the Battle of the Somme seem like Wonderly Wagon. The mother is on a bottle of whiskey a day, as well as the 60 grains of Valium. I'm very annoyed with you, Governor. B9. Listen, you louser. There's enough pandemonium in this place night and day without 9 drummers drumming, while the 8 flaming maids of milking is beating me poor old alcoholic mother out of her own kitchen and gobbling everything in sight. I'm warning you, you're making an enemy of me, Governor. Day 10. Listen, manure face. I hope you will be haunted by the strains of the 10 pipers piping which is sent to torment us last night. They were aided in their evil work by those maniac drummers, and it wasn't a pleasant sight to look out the window and see 8 hefty maids of milking.
Thanks a lot for staying with us here on your program. Both sides of the story, Power 106 FM. It's the Christmas Eve edition of both sides of the story here on Power 106 FM. Still streaming live on the Gleaners website, go-jamaica.com. Hello to Jennifer Stewart. Jennifer Stewart says, Merry Christmas, Mr. Dervan, when it comes. And this is Jennifer in Kencott, Q Road in Kencott, listening and watching, she says. Hugh Watson says, greetings to all. Blessed holiday season and Merry Christmas, Mr. Dervan, Malcolm, and his team at Power 106. All the best. I'll keep up the good work. Take care. Blessings always to you too, Hugh Watson. Thank you very much. And Ricardo in Glengoff, St. Catherine, is conveying his usual shout out to everybody. Thank you very much, Ricardo, from Glengoff, St. Catherine, for joining us here on both sides of the story. Power 106 FM. Some more messages coming in. Season's greetings, says Beverline in Toronto, Canada. Angela, also in Toronto, Canada, says, good afternoon, all. Have yourselves a safe, healthy, and Merry Christmas. And Inez Campbell-Brown says, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Miss Angela, and a healthy 2021. Thank you all for tuning in and joining us here on both sides of the story here on Power 106 FM, still streaming live on the Gleaners website. go-jamaica.com. Taking your calls on 876-922-4112, 876-922-4113, 876-922-4114, and 876-922-4115. The text line is the same as the WhatsApp number, 876-365-3346, 876-365-3346. And we're all over social media. Facebook, Twitter, Skype, Instagram, LinkedIn, BBM, Yahoo Messenger, Tango, WhatsApp, Snapchat, all open to you here on your program, both sides of the story. Nicola in Mandeville, Manchester is calling us, or is it one of the girls? Let's see. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. It could have been one of the girls because one of the girls greeted you earlier with the happy holidays. How are you?
I am fine, thanks. How are you?
We're good, we're okay. We're thankful we're alive and we're well.
Yes.
We're healthy, so that's a lot to be thankful for.
Amen.
We just, So just wanted to say hi and congratulations on that accomplishment, celebrating your 250th episode today.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure sharing the afternoons with you, and thank you for everything that you've done. I'm wishing you all the best for the season.
Well, thank you so much, and your family. We reciprocate wholeheartedly. Thank you for your continued listenership and support. We really appreciate it.
Indeed. A little lady is here to speak to you.
Hi, Uncle Dervan.
Hello, Olivia. How are you?
I'm fine. And how are you?
I am fine, thanks. And how are you feeling on this Christmas Eve?
I'm feeling very grateful.
Oh, that is, you have said a mouthful by that one line you just expressed. You are very grateful. That is tremendous. Coming from, how old are you again, Olivia?
7. I'm 7 years old.
7 years old, and you recognize the importance, the value of gratefulness. Excellent, excellent. So, what are you hoping you will get for your for Christmas?
Well, I got a present from my dad today.
Oh. So yes, that is previous. That's fine.
Yes, I'm waiting from the gift from Mommy and Ellie.
Oh, I see. Those are surprises, but Daddy is not into surprises then.
No. Daddy actually got me some lip gloss.
I see. No, that's because Daddy knows that at this time of year, the temperature drops, or the temperature tends to drop. And because you are about 2,500 feet above sea level, I believe, in Mandeville, Manchester, that the conditions are likely to cause your lips to break up. And so that's a smart gift that Daddy has got for you. That's a smart gift. Yeah. So then, what are you looking forward to the most in terms of Christmas dinner? Is there a particular item of food that you really love that you're hoping will be on the dinner table tomorrow?
Yes, Uncle Dervan.
What would that be?
Christmas cakes.
You love Christmas cake.
Yes, Uncle Dervan.
Can you bake? Because I know Mommy can bake. I've seen Mommy's handiwork. Have you learned to bake as well as your mom?
I'm an amateur.
You're an amateur. Nothing wrong with that. You have to start somewhere. You have.
I helped Mom bake some cookies and 2 cakes last night, and I helped her roll cookies.
Oh, rolling the cookies. What kind of cookies? Just basic, or what was it? Were they chocolate chip cookies?
We did 2 types of cookies. We did oatmeal cookies, and we did chocolate chip.
Lovely, lovely. When you're through with this call, you could perhaps WhatsApp me some of the cookies.
Yes. And you can just eat your food.
I'll eat it virtually. Wonderful.
Mommy said on her status that she wants a gift for all of the cookies for Santa, and there are 69 cookies.
Oh, you counted them. Goodness. 69 cookies. So Mommy is going to give all of them to Santa Claus?
Yes, and then she wants a gift for all of them.
I see. Well. But clearly, well, let's see when Santa touches down. I'm not sure how he's going to enter your house, but when Santa touches down, let's see what happens. Let's see. Chances are he'll love those cookies, and he would be the only one eating them on the spot.
Okay. Ellie would like to say hi to you.
Sure. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure talking with you, Ollie. All the best. Merry Christmas.
Thank you, and Merry Christmas to you too.
Good. Take care.
Hello, Uncle Dervan.
Hello, Ellie. How are you?
I'm
fine. And how are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. So, Ollie says she is an amateur when it comes to baking. What is your rank when it comes to baking?
Well, there's not a word for that. I like to think that I am. There's grandma, then there's mommy, then there's me. So that is pretty high up. And there's not really a word for that. It's just me. Because they are the OGs and I am the junior apprentice that's almost going to be up there with them. So I am okay. I'm a visual learner, so I watch things and I learn immediately.
Nothing wrong with that. And I take it.
Without looking at numbers.
Oh, really? You don't? You just go off instinct?
Not really. Like you will use the measuring cup, but without looking at the. You estimate, and then when you look at the numbers, it's precise, and that's good.
Oh, you're good like that.
Yes.
So, were you doing any baking with mommy last night?
Yes, everything I helped her.
Okay. So, what do you put in your Christmas cake?
It wasn't. This one wasn't Christmas cake.
Oh.
It was chocolate Christmas cake. We're going to bake Christmas cake, actual Christmas cake tomorrow with
Tomorrow or tonight?
Tomorrow on the day with some of mommy's siblings and her cousins and stuff.
Right. Well, I was just thinking in terms of the traditions in our household. The baking would normally take place Christmas Eve.
Yes, that's true. But she has different years. She has to go somewhere.
Oh,
first,
she has plans.
So
Yes.
yes.
Understandably so. But by now you would know, you would be au fait with the ingredients needed for the Christmas cake, right?
Yes, from memory, because I've seen.
So what do you put anything special in yours, or it's just the usual? Let's go through the list.
Red label
Off
wine.
the top of your head, what do you put in there?
Well, everything that goes into baking, and then red label wine can't be left out. And me personally, I don't like the fruits that go in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I only
So
like
what?
the cherry that goes in the middle of some of them.
So
But
you
nothing.
make fruitless cakes then?
I like fruitless cakes. We don't make fruitless cakes.
But when you make the ones that are fruited, do you take out the fruits?
Yes, I do.
Oh, yeah. That's not unusual. I know people who do that. Other people who do that. I see. So, what kind of year? How would you describe 2020, Ellie, from your standpoint, from your viewpoint? How would you characterize 2020? All right, I'll give you a little time to think about that. Let's take the break and come back with more in just a moment.
Dear Nola, thank you very much for your lovely present of a partridge in a pear tree. We're getting the hang of feeding the partridge now, although it was difficult at first to win its confidence. It bit the mother rather badly in the hand, but they're good friends now, and we're keeping the pear tree indoors in a bucket. Thank you again. Yours affectionately, Governor O'Lunacy.
You're listening to Power 106 FM. The time is now
3:15.
Why wait in line to clear shipments at customs? Simply use the express clearance process to clear shipments at or below $5,000. Ask your authorized agent to prepare and submit your goods declarations to customs. Your agent may also clear the items on your behalf. You may contact Jamaica Customs at 876-922-51408 or email public.relations@jca.gov.jm for details. The Jamaica Customs Agency wishes all our stakeholders a peaceful and safe holiday and a happy new year.
Want new wheels? Massive Auto Parts and Car Sales has your cars, car parts, and accessories. Visit 158 Main Street, Ocho Rios, Pineapple Place, or call 876-298-6413. In light of the coronavirus, Massive Auto Parts and Car Sales is asking drivers on the road to be careful and to be safe. Massive Auto Parts and Car Sales, giving you quality parts and cars at unbeatable prices. Tune in to Farm Talk every first and third Friday of each month at 6:18 a.m. for the feature Ask the Vet. Farmers and livestock owners get the best advice about everything livestock, from the vet to technical experts at Nutrimix. That's Ask the Vet every first and third Friday, 6:18 a.m. during Farm Talk, only on Power 106 FM. Ask the Vet, sponsored by Nutrimix, the Big Feed.
You need to know your rights and how the laws of Jamaica can help you defend those rights. That's why Under the Law is still serving you in its 48th year. The program is brought to you on Wednesdays by the Firearm Licensing Authority, regulating with purpose, safety, and responsibility. Under the Law, 6:45 and 8:45 a.m. and at 4 and 9:25 p.m. Wednesdays on Power 106 FM.
Listen to the story of the Jamaican diaspora on Diaspora Check-In every Wednesday at 4:30 p.m. during both sides of the story with host Dervan Malcolm, the story of Jamaicans at home and abroad. That's Diaspora Check-In every Wednesday during both sides of the story, brought to you by GK Western Union. Receive money directly into your bank account today.
Please lay off. It is not fair. Governor. Day 8. Nola, who the hell do you think gave you the right to send 8 hefty maids of milk in here to eat us out of house and home? Their cattle is all over the front lawn and has trampled the hell out of the mother's rose beds. The swans invaded the living room in a sneak attack, and the ensuing battle between them and the calling birds, turtle doves, French hens and partridge made the Battle of the Somme seem like Wanderley Wagon. The mother is on a bottle of whiskey a day as well as the 60 grains of Valium. I'm very annoyed with you, Governor. Day 9. Listen, you louser. There's enough pandemonium in this place night and day without 9 drummers drumming, while the 8 flaming maids of milking is beating me poor old alcoholic mother out of her own kitchen and gobbling everything in sight. I'm warning you, you're making an enemy of me.
Thanks a lot for staying with us here on your program, Both Sides of the Story, Power 106 FM. Ellie Aja is online, and I believe, Ellie, you were about to give us your thoughts, your perspective on 2020.
Okay, so I would describe this year as unprecedented, and that's the word that came to my mind first, because it's the year where, in general, people were thinking, okay, every new year, I want to achieve more than I did before, you know. These are the things that I want to achieve. These are the things I want. I have goals. But this year, that may have been possible for some people, but this year mostly showed people how to be grateful for what they already have.
Well,
Yes, that's what came to mind first. It's natural to want more when you're motivated and driven and everything, but this year was kind of a hindrance quoted in a blessing. You know, it can be viewed in many different ways. So the word that I use is unprecedented.
Well put. Well, we want to thank you very much for calling in, for sharing your thoughts with us. Want to wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, or while we're at Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Holidays, Season's Greetings, the works.
Thank you, and same to you and family.
All right. All the best. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. This is your program, Both Sides of the Story, Power 106 FM. Raskava has been holding online for 14 minutes and 40 seconds. Thanks for your patience, Raskava.
Yes, sir. Good day to you. And complimentary harvest season to you also.
Thank you, and many happy returns.
You know, so this is the month of harvesting.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, man, whatever you plant, you know, this month is the month to harvest. Unless they change it up and plant some Monsanto's hybrid seeds that will come in all 3 times a year, like the sorrel. But sorrel, yam, and most of the ground provision that you plant, you know, is December harvest month. Yam jack bush, you know, you dig them up, cut them, all the barby them, when they get scratched, you rub some hashes on it and put it over lap, put on the drain. Next year, in time, you still can have yam to eat. So, December always be the month of harvesting. end of the year.
I
So I
see.
think people, that's why Kwanzaa now within this time, which would have been the first fruit of that you reap, you use it and as one of the symbol of Kwanzaa, the meaning of Kwanzaa.
Mm-hmm.
And Kwanzaa is more for the Africans than Christmas. So that's why you find the Christians and Rasta will more gravitated to Kwanzaa than Christmas.
Oh.
You know, but people who don't know Kwanzaa and care not to even look about it and rather Christmas, so be it. It's a tradition still. But, you know, it's not something that they're going to stop doing. And, you know, sometimes all the time you have to take out the baby out of the bathwater. You can't throw the baby away in the bathwater. So you take the good from the season and then make sure so you don't get caught up in the commercialization of it that it has become.
Like most things in life, there's a quotation, an original quotation that I like to share from time to time. Do not allow anyone or anything to control you to the point where you lose control of yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
And God has make a quote like that in Loving Wisely too. Talking about commercialization, I'm not very long come from Napin that was no longer a playpen. And it's about half or in some areas less vendors than it was there last year. All on Sevens Road to the south side of the park, there was 10 coming from the post office, come all the way, come back way out to the end of the park. I'm hanging up things on the rails and all of that on this side. It only there to the western side of it. One couple of things and they never did the entire length of the fence. Couple of people put on things from groundless and the people, I don't know if people have the custom of coming to the market at night and that's in that plan, but the market is crowded where the food sell. Very, very crowded. Now the market house now, where they saw the bend down plaza as usual, although they still have some little concrete style where they put things up on. But people have a tendency to think when you bend down, pick up the things, they are cheaper than the one they have to juke down or stand up, take up. I don't know why. So a lot of people come and we rather spread out them things on the ground and sell it with a piece of chapar in or something. But walking through the market house, one woman may see a pair of slipper being fitted on her foot. And I'm not even sure whether or not she ever buy it. But no one in the sun. That's why it is so unfair to those people because they have pay market fee. And when you come out on the street, everybody there, they go meet the shoppers, them out there so. And nobody now go really pass them to go around there so, you know, but I tell you, I'm sorry to them. One woman at least, when she has snow, she has draw. Asleep on the things where she has sell. And me see one time I go there and I know a woman, you know, man, and the woman say, boy, she beg me on fear because from morning until the evening when them a pack up, she doesn't sell her fear. She don't sell nothing. And I think the parish councillors, municipal people, them need to do something about that. You can collect the money from the people and, you know, ensure that people go to them, that they can sell up and pay you back the money again next week where you want. And you see, sometimes you go to the people and they on the sidewalk and push you off in the road where the vehicle are walking.
Oh, no.
And occasionally, when they do now, you know, they put you out on a piece of canvas and somebody up the road will look and then call them some scavenger or whatever name, then call them that are the municipal police then. And then everybody just run up in canvas and run, go put it on somebody's pizza. And go on like, then not now go on as then gone and go put out the back. You know, and people left from all over other parishes I wouldn't say all the parishes, but all over other parishes come there. And the people who live there, they have been pushed out because they are so, what should I say now, obedient in staying into the market house, even though nobody now reach around there. You know, and I said, how could that be allowed to continue? How then the people are going to make a look of food? I mean, I talk right through the year, you know, and it spill over even in the end of the year, you know, so it's same thing. People, sometimes you go around there, so some people around there gamble, and sometimes they use it as all kind of deposit in whatever they know, the deposit and so on and so on. But the people them know they so have to pay for the space too. So them to make certain say the people them not go to the road go meet everybody who wants something to buy. In a Christmas time, yes, you know, so more vendors are going to do that. But this year, brethren, I don't know. I don't know if for money them don't have all the vendors, them never get them barrel or the people them should have come down, never get to come down hour, but it is not as crowded as it used to be, especially the last year. But shoppers, as again I say, avoid the thick crowd. And ladies will love show their expensive phone in them back pocket and walk. Remember somebody go like him bucking foot and bounce up in your when you look for your phone, you know, today. So keep your phone in your front pocket or in your handbag tightly clutched underneath your arm. It's a bad habit to have your phone back at you and you have to walk on back at you. So shop wisely. Don't shop for things that you want. Shop for the things that you need. Remember January morning I come and the people them have to go forward at school. And you still have the bills and piling up to be paid. So don't let this one day make your shop till you nearly drop. Somebody have to hold you up. Alright, Mr. Dervan, give thanks and all the best for the remainder of the year. And your program has been a classroom for a lot of ones. I like your teachable moment. I love it. And teacher will always be a teacher in and out of the classroom.
Thank you very much, Rascava.
Thanks again.
Take it easy. All the best. This is your program, Both Sides of the Story, Power 106 FM, still streaming live on the Gleaners website, go-jamaica.com, live on your smart devices all over the world. There's more after the break.
Maidens dancing turned up last night and beat the living daylights out of the 8 maids of milking because they found them carrying on with the 11 lords of leaping. Meanwhile, the swans got out of the living room where they'd been hiding since the big battle and savaged hell out of the lords and all the maids. There were 8 ambulances here last night and the local civil defence as well. The mother is in a home for the bewildered and I'm sitting here up to me neck in birds, droppings, empty whiskey and Valium bottles, birds, blood and feathers where the flaming cows eats the leaves off the pear tree. I'm a broken man.
You're listening to Power 106 FM. The time is now
3:30.
Keep a gratitude journal and each day record at least one thing for which you are grateful. This can help to improve your sense of well-being. This mental health tip was brought to you by the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
Christmas is a time for joy and celebration. But this year, it will be a little different because of COVID-19 and its restrictions. Let us not ruin it further with irresponsible behavior on our roads. Wear your seatbelts and helmets. Use the pedestrian crossings. Reduce your speed. Do not text and drive. If you have to get there on time, leave earlier. It is better to be late and alive than early in heaven. Don't rush to get to the Christmas dinner or anywhere else. If 2020 taught us anything, it was to slow down and turn your yard. It's a beautiful and safe place to be. See you in 2021. Have a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, everyone.
Tune in to Farm Talk, 6:18 to 6:35 a.m. the first Tuesday of every month, and 6:18 to 6:45 p.m. the last Tuesday of every month for Firsan in the Field. Real issues, real solutions. Join the Newport Firsan team in the field as they identify problems and tell you how to address them. Firsan in the Field, Real Issues, Real Solutions is brought to you by Newport Firsan Jamaica Limited, the first on the land.
You need to know your rights and how the laws of Jamaica can help you defend those rights. That's why Under the Law is still serving you in its 48th year. The program is brought to you on Wednesdays by the Firearm Licensing Authority, regulating with purpose, safety, and responsibility. Under the Law, 6:45 and 8:45 a.m. and at 4 and 9:25 p.m. Wednesdays on Power 106 FM.
Tune in to Farm Talk every first and third Friday of each month at 6:18 a.m. for the feature Ask the Vet. Farmers and livestock owners get the best advice about everything livestock, from the vet to technical experts at Nutrimix. That's Ask the Vet, every first and third Friday, 6:18 a.m. during Farm Talk, only on Power 106 FM. Ask the Vet, sponsored by Nutrimix, the Big Feed.
Knowledge is power. Class is in session. Power 106.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the casa house, not a creature was stirring. Caramba, ¿qué pasa? Good heavens, what's wrong? Los niños, the children, were tucked away in their camas, beds, some in long underwear, some in pajamas. While hanging the stockings, con mucho cuidado, very carefully, in hopes that old Santa would feel obligado, bound or obliged, to bring all children, both buenos and malos, good and bad, a nice batch of dulces, sweet things, and other regalos, presents. Outside in the yard, there arose such a grito, shout, that I jumped to my feet like a frightened cabrito, little goat. I ran to the window and looked out afuera, outside. And who in the world do you think that is? Was Saint Nick in a sleigh and a big red sombrero hat came dashing along like a crazy bombero, fireman, and pulling his sleigh instead of venados, reindeer, were 8 little burros, donkeys, approaching volados, flying. I watched as they came, and this quaint little hombre, man, was shouting and whistling and calling by nombre, name. Ay, Pancho, ay, Pepe, ay, Cuco, ay, Beto, ay, Chato, ay, Chopo, Macuco, y Nieto. Then standing erect with his hands on his pecho, chest, he flew to the top of our very own techo, roof. With his round little belly like a bowl of jalea, jelly, he struggled to squeeze down our old chimenea, chimney. When then huffing and puffing, at last in our sala, room, with soot smeared all over his red suit, de gala, fancy suit, he filled all the stockings with lovely regalos, presents, for none of the niños had been very malos, bad or naughty. Then chuckling aloud, seeming very contento, happy, he turned like a flash and was gone like the viento, wind. And I heard him exclaim, and this is verdad, true. Merry Christmas to all and Feliz Navidad.
Mamacita, ¿dónde está Santa Claus? ¿Dónde está Santa Claus? And the toys that he will leave. Mamacita, oh, where is Santa sleeping, but maybe he's not far away. So out of the window I'm peeping, hoping to see him in his sleigh. I hope he won't forget to crack his castanets and to his reindeer say, "Oh Pancho, oh Vixen, oh Pedro, oh Blitzen, ole, 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 ole." Mamacita, ¿dónde está Santa Claus? Oh, where is Santa Claus? It's Christmas Eve. I know that I should be the sleeping, but maybe he's not far away. So out of the window I'm peeping, hoping to see him in his sleigh. I hope he won't forget to crack his castanets and to his reindeer say, "Oh Pancho, oh Vixen, oh Pedro, oh Blitzen, ole, 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 ole." Mamacita, ¿dónde está Santa Claus? Oh, where is Santa Claus? It's Christmas Eve. Oh, where is Santa Claus? It's Christmas Eve. All right, Mamacita, I go sleep now.
All right. Mamacita, ¿dónde está Santa Claus? That one, nice and spunky on this Christmas Eve. ¿Dónde está Santa Claus? And good afternoon if you're just joining us here on your program. That was Augie Rios, A-U-G-I-E, Rios, R-I-O-S, Augie Rios. ¿Dónde está Santa Claus? Where is Santa Claus? Before that, we read a Spanglish, what is described as a Spanglish Christmas poem. A Spanglish Christmas poem based on the well-known English, "'Twas the night before Christmas." 'Twas the night before Christmas. At some point, we'll perhaps recite that for you properly. In the meantime, though, let's clear some more messages. Let's check out our YouTube channel. Remember, we're live on YouTube, apart from being live on Facebook. This one says, season's greetings, Sir Dervan. Season's greetings to you too, Calvin Walters. He says, keep teaching our nation's people, sir. May God continue to prosper, bless, and favor you in the new year. Many happy returns, Calvin. Thank you very much. And some more messages here popping up. Let's see. Hello to Earl Allen. Earl Allen says, good afternoon, Brother Dervan. A very blessed holiday to you and your family and your radio staff, and a blessed holiday to all my family members. I lost my mom on the 10th of December at the Spanish Town Hospital from neglect, but all I can say is that a happy holiday to all of the staff at that institution, although they make our family have to prepare for funeral. Well, we're sorry to hear of the passing of your mom. And if you have evidence of what you've described, perhaps you might want to ratchet it up, take it up with the hospital, if you so desire. He says, but Brother Dervan, big up Power 106 FM and all of Miss Esmond Smith family, especially her immediate family members, daughter, sons, grandchildren, great-grands, nieces, nephews, and all those in Wilson Valley and Warsop, Trelawney. Sleep in peace, Mama Smith. your brothers will be linking up. You and your brothers will be linking up soon. We convey condolences to you and your family on the passing of your mom, Earl Allen. Thank you very much for your message. Here's some more coming through. Joan in Bermuda says, #Happy Holidays, Sir D and your global audience. May you be blessed with many more. Thank you very much, Joan. Oliver Masters says, season's greetings to you, family and Power 106 staff. My dear friend, I are not traveling this year as usual due to Rona canceling my visa. So social distancing is what I go on right about now. Stay safe, Dervan. And you do the same, Oliver. Thank you. Audrey Smith in Southampton in the UK says, good afternoon, Dervan. Season's greetings to you, your family, and Power 106 FM crew. Can't wait to tune in New Year. Keep up the good work, Dervan. I really enjoy the topics from day to day. Stay safe, everyone, and take care. Thank you very much, Audrey Smith. And let's see, you're going to get to Christmas Day before we do because you're 5 hours ahead of us. Merry Christmas when it comes. Calvin in North York, Ontario, Canada says, season's greetings to you and family, Sir D. Thank you, Calvin. Many happy returns. Chuck Ray says, Earl Allen, most Jamaicans think is someone else caused the death of their loved ones. If is not neglect of the doctors and nurses, it's somebody who obey them. That's Chuck Ray's view on that situation. Thanks for your message, Chuck Ray. Let's see some more of the messages before we have to take another break here on your program, Both Sides of the Story, Power 106 FM. We're seeing news. Where did we see that? So many platforms we're tracking right now. The Congress in America has sent, we're trying to bring it up, sorry. The Congress has sent this stimulus bill back to President Trump. Remember, he vetoed it. We're trying to bring up the information here. We'll retrieve it and share it with you. Also, all right, let's take the break and come back.
¿Dónde está Santa Claus? Oh, where is Santa Claus?
You're listening to Power 106 FM. The time is now
3:45.
Join Jason Downer, Dawitt Jeffrey, and Sekou Hunter every second and fourth Thursday at 8 p.m. live and exclusively on Power 106 FM for Magaba's Raising Boys and the Journey to Manhood. Do you have a son? Are you the guardian for boys? Do you teach or work with boys? What are some of the challenges you face? Are you searching for answers? Are you concerned about the state of our nation boys and males in general? Raising boys, teaching boys, preparing boys. Magaba Raising Boys and the Journey to Manhood. Join us.
Tune in to Farm Talk every first and third Friday of each month at 6:18 a.m. for the feature Ask the Vet. Farmers and livestock owners get the best advice about everything livestock, from the vet to technical experts at Nutrimix. That's Ask the Vet every first and third Friday, 6:18 a.m. during Farm Talk, only on Power 106 FM. Ask the Vet, sponsored by Nutrimix, the Big Feed.
Listen to the story of the Jamaican diaspora on Diaspora Check-In every Wednesday at 4:30 p.m. during Both Sides of the Story with host Dervan Malcolm, the story of Jamaicans at home and abroad. That's Diaspora Check-In every Wednesday during Both Sides of the Story, brought to you by GK Western Union. Receive money directly into your bank account today.
I know know that I should be the sleepy, but maybe he's not far away. So out of the window I'm peeping, hoping to see him in his sleigh. I hope he won't forget to crack his castanets and to his reindeer say, "Oh Pancho, oh Vixen, oh Pedro, oh Blitzen, ole, 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 Mamacita, ¿dónde está Santa Claus?"
Thanks a lot for staying with us here on your program, Both Sides of the Story. Power 106 FM, The Observer is reporting a Mexican nurse has become the first person in Latin America to receive a coronavirus jab when her country began its vaccination program today. Mexico received an initial shipment of Pfizer-BioNTech vaccines the previous day. A short time later, Chile began administering the same vaccine, with Costa Rica to follow later today. Mexico, oh, look who's saying hi. Hold on a moment. This is my namesake. This is my namesake. Well, in Australia, well, yeah, we have the same name, except his is inverted, or he would say mine is inverted. Malcolm Dervan in Manchester, England. How are you? Malcolm Dervan is messaging us. He says, have a brilliant Christmas from Malcolm Dervan. Well, Merry Christmas to you, Malcolm Dervan, from Dervan Malcolm. Thank you very much. What a pleasure to have met you some years ago in Manchester, in England. That was quite something. That was quite something. Let's respond to Malcolm Dervan. Let's see. Would love to get a number for you, Malcolm Dervan. I'm trying to remember if I got a number the last time. I don't think I did, actually. And we know you're quite a singer as well. You're quite the performer. Let's see. Let's see. We're responding to his message right away. Merry Christmas, Malcolm Dervan in Manchester, England, from Dervan Malcolm. Hi to you. Thank you very much. Chuck Ray sending us one of these memes. Merry Christmas meme. Merry Christmas to you. Happy Hanukkah as well. He sends us another meme. Let's see if we can connect with Malcolm Malcolm Dervan. We'll try to make a link with him at some point. In the meantime, though, we were sharing with you the story. Where did we? Oh, that was on BBC. Was it BBC? Yeah, BBC, on the BBC app, where mass vaccination programs are on in Latin America. That hasn't reached the mass vaccination hasn't reached the Caribbean yet, but definitely Latin America. Argentina said yesterday it had approved the emergency use of Russia's Sputnik 5 or Sputnik V vaccine, and a delivery of 300,000 doses arrived in Buenos Aires on Thursday morning. That's this morning. Let's see. COVID vaccine approved for use in EU's 27 states. And new coronavirus variant. What we know? Well, let's see what the BBC is saying here. The rapid spread of a new variant. This is a story by health and science correspondent James Gallagher of the BBC. The rapid spread of a new variant of coronavirus has been blamed for the introduction of strict Tier 4 mixing rules for millions of people, harsher restrictions on mixing at Christmas in England, Scotland, and Wales, and other countries, placing the UK on a travel ban. So how has it gone from being non-existent to the most common form of the virus in parts of England in a matter of months? the government's advisors on new infections now say they have high confidence that it is more able to transmit than other variants. All the work is at an early stage, contains huge uncertainties, and a long list of unanswered questions. Viruses mutate all the time, and it's vital to keep a laser focus on whether the virus's behavior is changing. Why is this variant causing concern? Three things are coming together that mean it is attracting attention. It is rapidly replacing other versions of the virus. It has mutations that affect part of the virus, likely to be important. Some of those mutations have already been shown in the lab to increase the ability of the virus to infect cells. All of these come together to build a case for a virus that can spread more easily. However, we do not have absolute certainty. New strains can become more common simply by being in the right place at the right time, such as London, which had only Tier 2 restrictions until recently. But already, the justification for Tier 4 restrictions is in part to reduce the spread of the variant. How much faster is it spreading? It was first detected in September. In November, around a quarter of cases in London were the new variant. This reached nearly 2/3 of cases in mid-December. You can see how the variant has come to dominate the results of testing in some centers, such as the Milton Keynes Lighthouse Laboratory. Mathematicians have been running the numbers on the spread of different variants in an attempt to calculate how much of an edge this one might have, but teasing apart what is due to people's behavior and what is due to the virus is hard. The figure mentioned by Prime Minister Boris Johnson was that the variant may be up to 70% more transmissible. He said this may be increasing the R number, which indicates if an epidemic is growing or shrinking by 0.4. And let's see. How far has it spread? The variant can be found across the UK, except Northern Ireland, but it is heavily concentrated in London, the southeast and eastern England. Cases elsewhere in the country do not seem to have taken off. Data from Next Strain, which has been monitoring the genetic codes of viral samples around the world, suggest cases in Denmark and Australia have come from the UK. The Netherlands has also reported cases. And the story goes on. Will the vaccines work against the new variant? Almost certainly yes, or at least for now. All three leading vaccines develop an immune response against the existing spike, which is why the question comes up. Speaking of the vaccines, let's look at where did the story go? Let's look at, here we go, this one. There's a chart which details the nature of the vaccines, just so you have an idea if you've lost count. Some of the COVID-19 vaccines, how they compare. Let's look at the Oxford University as AstraZeneca vaccine. The Oxford University AstraZeneca vaccine. What type of vaccine is it? Viral vector, genetically modified virus. And you have to take 2 doses. And how effective is the Oxford University AstraZeneca vaccine? 62 to 90%. How is it for storage? Regular fridge temperature. Now that would work very well here in Jamaica and elsewhere in the tropics. The cost per dose, £3 or $4. Let's look at, so that one originates in the UK, the Oxford University AstraZeneca vaccine. Let's go to the USA. The Moderna, developed in the United States of America. Moderna, it's what type of vaccine is it? RNA, part of virus genetic code. You need 2 doses. It is 95% effective. And in terms of storage, minus 20 degrees Celsius up to 6 months. Minus 20 degrees Celsius up to 6 months. The cost of the Moderna vaccine, £25 or $33. Now there's the jointly developed vaccine, Pfizer BioNTech. Pfizer out of America, BioNTech out of Germany. So America and Germany combined their efforts and energies to create the Pfizer BioNTech vaccine. It's an RNA, 2 doses you will need, and it's 95% effective. In terms of storage, you would need temperatures of minus 70 degrees Celsius. Minus 70 degrees Celsius. And the cost is £15 or $20. And finally, out of Russia, the Gamaleya Sputnik 5. It's a viral vector. You'll need 2 doses. It's 92% effective. And it will be fine in regular fridge temperature in dry form. It's 750 pounds, as in £7.50 or $10. So those are that's a breakdown on the vaccines that are now on the market. And Latin America, it's coming closer to us because Latin America is now engaging in mass vaccination. So let's see how long it will take to get a little closer to us. Let's see how long it will take. Good afternoon. Let's see, who is this now? Bratislava Borivodjova. Bratislava Borivodjova says, Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas to you too. Bratislava Borivodjova. He says, yes, last night around 10, the COVID-19 vaccine arrived in Costa Rica. Today, the campaign vaccination starts. So Bratislava Borivodjova is in Costa Rica, and he's confirming the information here. More in a moment.
Hoping to see him in his sleigh.
At Wellington Dental, they offer cleaning, filling, whitening, and other services for the entire family. The time by Wellington Dental is
4 o'clock.
This Boxing Day, Paint Frequency presents Holiday Rave. Holiday Rave. As we celebrate the festive season, this time around we start early, 8 p.m. until midnight. Music by DJ Narity, King Tash, DJ Tropical, and DJ Xavier. Tap your yard and party with Jenny in our VIP Zoom area. Dress in your Christmas attire and watch yourself live on RETV and One Spot Media. Listen in on Pain 95 and Hits 92 and hashtag Pain Frequency across all our social media platforms. It's Pain Frequency Holiday Rave. Boxing Day, Saturday, December 26, 8 p.m. to midnight. Powered by Smirnoff Smash. How do you smash? Must be 18 years or older to drink. Drink responsibly.
You know, sister, we are create waves like the ocean, yeah.
Join Jason Downer, Dawit Jeffrey, and Sekou Hunter every second and fourth Thursday at 8 p.m. live and exclusively on Power 106 FM for Magaba's Raising Boys and the Journey to Manhood. Do you have a son? Are you the guardian for boys? Do you teach or work with boys? What are some of the challenges you face? Are you searching for answers? Are you concerned about the state of our nation boys and males in general? Raising boys, teaching boys, preparing boys. Magava Raising Boys and the Journey to Manhood. Join us.
Tune in to Farm Talk every first and third Friday of each month at 6:18 a.m. for the feature Ask the Vet. Farmers and livestock owners get the best advice about everything livestock, from the vet to technical experts at Nutrimix. That's Ask the Vet every first and third Friday, 6:18 a.m. during Farm Talk, only on Power 106 FM. Ask the Vet, sponsored by Nutrimix, the Big Feed.
Listen to the story of the Jamaican diaspora on Diaspora Check-In every Wednesday at 4:30 p.m. during Both Sides of the Story with host Dervan Malcolm, the story of Jamaicans at home and abroad. That's Diaspora Check-In every Wednesday during Both Sides of the Story, brought to you by GK Western Union. Receive money directly into your bank account today.
Knowledge is power. Class is in session. Power 106.
I shall return again. I shall return to laugh and love and watch with wonder eyes at golden noon the forest fires burn, wafting their blue-black smoke to sapphire skies. I shall return to loiter by the streams that bathe the brown blades of the bending grasses and realize once more my 1,000 dreams of waters rushing down the mountain passes. I shall return to hear the fiddle and fife of village dances, dear delicious tunes that stir the hidden depths of native life, stray melodies of dim remembered runes. I shall return again to ease my mind of long, long years of pain.
Merry Christmas to all visiting Jamaicans. We're glad to come out of the freezer to enjoy warm Jamaica. Welcome back to Jamaica one more time again. Welcome to Jamaica, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Jamaica, boyfriend and girlfriend. Welcome to Jamaica, all the picnic them. Come make me have some cake and sorrel. Then we open the keep on the barrel. See why you bring for mommy, daddy, granny, auntie, uncle, cousin, and the picnic them. Sing along now. Welcome home, Jamaicans, welcome home. It's Christmas, welcome home. Jamaicans, welcome home. It's Christmas. All who flying from America, a hearty welcome. All who flying from Canada, a hearty welcome. All who flying from England, a hearty welcome. Jamaicans, any which part you come from, a hearty welcome. A biggie welcome. A biggie diggy diggy welcome. Welcome. Y'all you me miss. Welcome. Make we go up and kiss. Welcome. Long time me not see. Welcome. Make we go down spree. Welcome. Hold up your hand and sing. Welcome. Make we farm and ring. Welcome. Make we wheel and spin. Welcome. Fat gal and slim thing. Welcome. Welcome. I'm the bidding. I'm the bidding. Welcome. Welcome back to Jamaica one more time again. Welcome to Jamaica, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Jamaica, boyfriend and girlfriend. Welcome to Jamaica, to all the tourists them, yes. Have some Christmas pudding and sorrel. They make me open up the box and the barrel. See why you bring me mommy, daddy, granny, auntie, uncle, cousin, and the picnic them. Sing along now. Welcome home, Jamaicans. Welcome home, it's Christmas. Welcome home, Jamaicans. Welcome home, it's Christmas. All who coming from London, a hearty welcome. Birmingham and Brixton, a hearty hearty welcome. If you're flying from Florida, a hearty welcome. Washington, New York, Atlanta, a hearty welcome. Connecticut, Boston, Philadelphia, a hearty welcome. Toronto, Winnipeg, Vancouver, a hearty welcome. Yes, we glad you run left with freezer. A hearty welcome. Merry Christmas to all visiting Jamaicans. We're glad to come out of the freezer to enjoy warm Jamaica.
¿Qué hora es en español? Son las 4:07. Quelle heure est-il en français? Les 4:07.现在几点了？4点07 分. 7 minutes past 4 o'clock in the afternoon here at Broadcast House 32 Lyndhurst Road, Kingston 5, St. Andrew, Jamaica. Have you had a checkup lately? If not, now is a good time. Let's not wait till you get sick to get a checkup. How about that? Checking in with more on your program, Both Sides of the Story, Power 106 FM. We shared with you Claude McKay's poem, I Shall Return, Claude McKay's poem, and we just paired it with Welcome Home by Fab Five. And let's say welcome home to Patricia, is it? Patricia says, hi, Dervan. Merry Christmas to you and the team. I'm here from the UK visiting my parents in Malvern who think you are the bee's knees. Never heard that expression before. I hope it means something good. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Patricia. And Patricia's parents are Roy and Inez Miller. Hello to Roy and Inez Miller. Greetings to you and all the very best. Season's greetings. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year when it comes. And thank you very much for being regular listeners to Both Sides of the Story here on Power 106 FM. Sophia Nemard, good afternoon to you. Thank you very much for joining us, Sophia Nemard. Audrey Smith in the UK, still with us. And it's good to have Bratislava Borivojova in Costa Rica, who tells us that their vaccine came in straight from Belgica, as in Belgium. That's Spanish for Belgium, Belgica. And some other messages that we have to clear in just a moment. Let's see. All right, let's see. Let's go to this one. All right, we have quite a few here. Sharon says, good evening, good afternoon, Sharon. Happy Christmas from me and my family to your family. Thank you, Sharon. Happy Christmas to you and your family. Lloyd says, good day, Mr. Dervan. Good day, Jamaica. I'm here on the job, Mr. Dervan, in Ohio, waiting on a load to go where I don't know as yet, but all I'm saying is just love. Mr. Dervan, good day again. I'm so amazed how that little 7-year-old girl speaks. I think she's referring to Olivia, who called us earlier on. Say hi to her mommy and her daddy. I can tell they are some really great parents. I don't know them, but I love them. And Mr. Dervan, have a happy and great holiday. Thank you very much, Lloyd, and stay safe in Ohio and wherever else Amazon is sending you. And Nicola in Mandeville, Manchester, is sharing with us pictures of her chocolate chip cookies and an indication of the process of mixing it and preparing the dough. And tantalizing us by showing us those pictures. making us hungry. Lenky in St. Anne says, Merry Christmas, Mr. Malcolm, and to all the good people in Jamaica, especially the people of Alderton, Woodstock, Prickly Pole, 9 Miles, York Castle. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year when it comes. Many happy returns, Lenky. Enough love and respect to all, he says. Mrs. Eileen Budai, how are you? Mrs. Budai says, hello, Dervan. Merry Christmas to you and your dear wife and the Power 106 team. Wishing you all the best for 2021. God's richest blessings. Stay safe. Thank you, Mrs. Budai. Many happy returns, and you continue to nurture those orchids. Well done. All the very best to you. So, listeners, we posted a picture some years ago when we went to, well, even before we got to Manchester, England, we found out that there was a Malcolm Dervan. I think that was courtesy of Facebook, on Facebook. And eventually when we went to England, when we went to Manchester, and as it turns out, I've had his number since then. So I really didn't need to ask him for his number again, because his number is still in my phone. And when we went to Manchester in England, I met Malcolm Dervan, and we took pictures, and one of those pictures you would have seen posted relatively recently, and of course, soon after the time we took that picture years ago. And so guess what? Malcolm Dervan is online. Hello, Malcolm Dervan. How are you?
Hello, Dervan Malcolm. It seems absolutely strange, doesn't it?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Well, let's. What is your understanding of the history of your name?
Well, my name actually comes from Germany, because my great-great-great-grandfather was from Berlin. And Dervan is actually his name. And as I say, Malcolm, my first name, Malcolm, I was actually named after Sir Malcolm Sargent, who was a very famous English conductor of an orchestra. And that's how my name came about.
I see. Well, my surname is from remember the failed, as a result of, there was a failed Scottish expedition and to Jamaica, and some of those men were shipwrecked in St. Elizabeth, the parish of St. Elizabeth here in Jamaica. And among them were Malcolms. There were a couple of Malcolms in the mix. And that is thought to be the origin of my name, Malcolm, my surname. As far as Dervan is concerned, I'm sure I've asked my mom and a couple of times. I don't recall getting a particular reason, but for what it's worth, do you remember the television show Bewitched?
I do. Okay. I used to like that.
Okay, hold on. Don't move. One moment, please.
You're listening to Power 106 FM. The time is now
4:15.
Tune into Farm Talk, 6:18 to 6:35 a.m. the first Tuesday of every month, and 6:18 to 6:45 p.m. the last Tuesday of every month for First Hand in the Field. Real issues, real solutions. Join the Newport First Hand team in the field as they identify problems and tell you how to address them. First Hand in the Field, Real Issues, Real Solutions is brought to you by Newport First Hand Jamaica Limited, the first on the land.
Join Jason Downer, Dawitt Jeffrey, and Sekou Hunter every second and fourth Thursday at 8 p.m. live and exclusively on Power 106 FM for Magava's Raising Boys and the Journey to Manhood. Do you have a son? Are you the guardian for boys? Do you teach or work with boys? What are some of the challenges you face? Are you searching for answers? Are you concerned about the state of our nation boys and males in general? Raising boys, teaching boys, preparing boys. Magava Raising Boys and the Journey to Manhood. Join us.
Tune in to Farm Talk every first and third Friday of each month at 6:18 a.m. for the feature Ask the Vet. Farmers and livestock owners get the best advice about everything livestock, from the vet to technical experts at Nutrimix. That's Ask the Vet every first and third Friday, 6:18 a.m. during Farm Talk, only on Power 106 FM. Ask the Vet, sponsored by Nutrimix, the Big Feed.
Welcome back to Jamaica, one more time again. Welcome to Jamaica, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Jamaica, boyfriend and girlfriend. Welcome to Jamaica, all the picnic them. Come make we have some cake and sorrel. Then we open on the barrel. See why you bring for mommy, daddy, granny, auntie, uncle, cousin, the picnic them. Sing along now. Welcome home, Jamaicans, welcome home. It's Christmas, welcome home. Jamaicans, welcome home. It's Christmas.
¿Qué hora es en español? Son las 4:17. Quelle heure est-il en français? Il est 4h17. 现在几点了？4点17分。17 minutes past 4 o'clock in the afternoon here at Broadcast House, 32 Lyndhurst Road, Kingston 5, St. Andrew, Jamaica. Have you done your homework yet? All right, young people, we know you're on a break. It's holiday, all right. But you know what we always say? Even when school is out, homework is always in. Because homework is about preparation. And proper preparation prevents poor performance. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. And as we always say, young people, socialization makes you educable. Education makes you trainable. Training makes you employable, and the right attitude makes you successful. Homework time, young people. Well, we are delighted to have on both sides of the story this afternoon here on Power 106 FM. Both sides of the story of the names Dervan Malcolm. Yes, because I am Dervan Malcolm, as you know. Online is the gentleman I met in Manchester, England. Well, I first met him on Facebook and then in Manchester, England a few years ago. And he is Malcolm Dervan. So this is Dervan Malcolm interviewing Malcolm Dervan. Right, so I was saying Malcolm Dervan in reference to my name, that Bewitched, my mom, my late mom was a fan of that TV show Bewitched. And
oh, okay.
Yes, and the name of the husband in that series TV show was I think it was Darren. I think.
Yes, it was Darren.
Darren.
I can't remember his last name.
And that was actually my pet name growing up. That was my pet name, Darren. So I just couldn't get my parents to tie it down to tell me how they came up with Dervan as a So
as a Christian name.
As a Christian name. So there you have it. So now, when did you first realize that there was someone else with your name, albeit inverted?
It was quite extraordinary because I went onto Facebook and I thought, they've got my name wrong. They've got my name the wrong way around. How can they get my name the wrong way around? And then I realised a completely different person.
Yeah.
I thought, oh my goodness. And I was so shocked because I've never ever seen a Malcolm. Well, there is actually. There is a few Malcolm Dervans about.
Oh, really?
There isn't. Yes. Oh, yes, there is a few. There's one who's in, I believe it's Illinois, Professor Malcolm Dervan. And he is, I can't remember, he's one of the universities he actually came from. And his name is Malcolm Dervan. And so there is a few. So I'm not that unique. Well, I'm rare. We'll put it that way. I'm a rare breed.
So someone,
you see, Dervan, I met you.
Yes,
it was in Aston in Birmingham.
Oh, it was Birmingham. Oops, I mixed up the locations. Birmingham.
Do you remember the drum centre?
Yes. The drum center. Yes.
That's where I met you.
Right,
it was in the drum centre.
Because I kept saying Manchester. I'm not sure why, but I kept saying Manchester. Sorry about that. Yes, it was Birmingham, the drum center. Yeah.
In Aston.
Yes, in Aston.
Do you remember? And we had quite a lengthy interview. Well, it was. I think my friend was filming it as well. Paul, my friend Paul, he was filming the interview as it happened.
So, do you still have the tape?
I somewhere. And to be honest with you, I have. I performed 5 Christmas shows.
Well, let's go there. Now that you've mentioned it, back up a bit and tell us about your vocation. I mean, do you sing for a living? Are you a performer or an entertainer or that's just a side job?
Well, what it is really is that I was born to entertain, Dervan, to be honest.
Yes.
I always felt I was born to entertain and make people happy. And it's always been my vocation to do that, to put a smile on people's faces. And I love to sing. I absolutely love to sing. If I couldn't sing, then it would be like chopping my arm off.
Ouch.
So I would feel like as though I was handicapped then.
I see.
But I do absolutely love to sing. And one of my favourite artists of all time was the incredible, incomparable Mr. Nat King Cole.
Oh, unforgettable.
Absolutely. Unforgettable. That's what you are. I loved him. And it was very sad. In 1965, he passed away from cancer. Yes. And ever since, I've been singing his songs, a lot of his songs. Neil Diamond, Frank Sinatra, all the greats. I perform in their style, not as them, if that makes sense.
Yes, I understand.
But in their style.
Yes.
Yeah, in their style.
But how have you been managing with the lockdowns in the UK?
It's been very, very difficult. But for me, because I have, I can basically let things go over my head. So it hasn't really affected me that much because I don't allow it to.
Yes.
You know, I've got very strong will in that sense that I can put things away, if that makes sense, so that I don't worry about things. Obviously, it's very sad and tragic, the amount of people who have passed away throughout the world from this terrible disease.
Yes.
But I don't let it bother me too much. And I think if you have the will to do that, then you get on much better than you would if you was constantly worrying, because I don't think it helps to worry about things like that.
Yes. But certainly it would have implications for your capacity or your ability to perform, because people are not holding shows these days, are they, in the UK?
No, because what I do is I'm a busker. I busk. So I go out onto the streets to perform. I've never had... In fact, I've actually gone to... I don't know whether you can name your advertised places.
Sure, it's okay. Go ahead.
Is it okay?
Yes.
There's a store in the UK called Poundland.
Mm-hmm.
And I perform outside Poundland for the people who are waiting to go in. And they love it because they're being entertained. And they're not sort of standing there looking at the phones and, and waiting to go in. And it's giving them a little something, a little incentive to carry on. and it starts sort of because I love to entertain. I mean, I've been to Birmingham City and entertained, and I've recently I did 2 shows today. Well, 4 shows today, because what I do, because my slot is 45 minutes. That's how long I perform for.
Whoa.
And of course, it was the Christmas show, so I did 2 runs of the Christmas show, because obviously if people are walking past, there's different people walking past, so you can do that, so you can perform the show twice, sometimes 3 times, if you feel the people are being entertained and they're enjoying it.
Well, it's Christmas time. You're on the line. You're the singer, and would love to have you sing something for us. Listeners, if you're just tuning in, my name is Dervan Malcolm. My guest is Malcolm Dervan. and he's quite the singer. Are you ready? Have you decided which one you're going to sing?
Well, I would need to prepare a couple of minutes.
Sure.
If I can do that, then I can come back and sing for you.
No problem. I'll give you time to prepare. And then we'll ring you. Shall we ring you back in a couple of minutes?
That's fine.
Okay.
Say 2 or 3 minutes, Dervan, and I'll be ready.
Okay, we'll call you back. Thank you so much. That's Malcolm Dervan in the UK. Malcolm Dervan. Yes. For a lot of people listening, it would be the first time that you're hearing him. But for others, I think you would have heard him when we interviewed him in Birmingham, as he has corrected me. I thought we were in Manchester at that time, but it was Birmingham. At the Drum Center in Birmingham. Yeah, so that he's quite a singer, and he's going to prepare a piece for us right now. In the meantime, let's continue with more on your program, Both Sides of the Story, Paro 106 FM. Cuban in Georgia says, good afternoon, Sir Malcolm. Just finishing my last-minute shopping to pick up some gifts and toys for the grandchildren. Wonderful, Cuban in Georgia. Be safe. All the very best to you and your family for Christmas and beyond. And let's see some more messages popping up. This one says, hi, Dervan. Thank you. They are... Oh, yes, I read that already. Thank you, Dervan. You made Mom's day. Right. So happy to oblige, Patricia. Happy to oblige and to wish your parents all the very best. Roy and Inez Miller. Roy and Inez Miller. Good afternoon to you, and thank you for making it Both Sides of the Story here on Power 106 FM. Now, the expression that Patricia used earlier on was the bee's knees. And let's go back to the message where she said her parents thought of me as the bee's knees. Now, she tells us that, and it's the first time I'm hearing the expression or seeing the expression. Let's talk some more about it in just a moment.
Then we open the dip on the barrel. See why you bring for mommy, daddy, granny, auntie, uncle, husband.
You're listening to Power 106 FM. The time is now
4:30.
Join Jason Downer, Dawit Jeffrey, and Sekou Hunter every second and fourth Thursday at 8 p.m. live and exclusively on Power 106 FM for Magaba's Raising Boys and the Journey to Manhood. Do you have a son? Are you the guardian for boys? Do you teach or work with boys? What are some of the challenges you face? Are you searching for answers? Are you concerned about the state of our nation boys and males in general? Raising boys, teaching boys, preparing boys. Magava Raising Boys and the Journey to Manhood. Join us.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, and One Spot Media has a special gift for you and your family. Enjoy a 30% discount on our 6-month subscription plan and receive the gift of Jamaica's most authentic television and radio channels. Yep, you heard us correct. Enjoy a 30% discount when you purchase a 6-month subscription plan from One Spot Media. Simply log in to onespotmedia.com, select the 6-month subscription plan, and click subscribe. Offer ends January 31, so don't hesitate. Subscribe now and let One Spot Media connect you with home.
Dear Pastor with Reverend Dr. Aaron Dumas on Power 106 FM is now 1 hour, 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. Monday to Thursday. 1 hour of solid advice, great interaction, and a belly full of laughs. That's Dear Pastor, now 1 power-packed hour, 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. Monday to Thursday here on Power 106 FM.
Knowledge is power. Class is in session. Power 106.
This is how the birth of Jesus the Messiah came about. His mother, Mary, was pledged to be married to Joseph. But before they came together, she was found to be pregnant through the Holy Spirit. Because Joseph, her husband, was faithful to the law and yet did not want to expose her to public disgrace, he had in mind to divorce her quietly. But after he had considered this, an angel of the Lord appeared to him in a dream and said, "Joseph, son of David, do not be afraid to take Mary home as your wife, because what is conceived in her is from the Holy Spirit. She will give birth to a son, and you are to give him the name Jesus, because he will save his people from their sins." ¿Qué hora es en español? Son las 5 menos 23. Quel est est-il en français? Les 5 heures moins 23. 现在几点了？5点cha ar shir san fen. 23 minutes to 5 o'clock in the afternoon here at Broadcast House, 32 Lyndhurst Road, Kingston 5, St. Andrew, Jamaica. Do you know where your children are? Are they where they're supposed to be? Doing what they're supposed to be doing? It's a good time to check up on the children. Thank you so much for staying with us on this very special Christmas Eve edition of your program, Both Sides of the Story of Jamaicans at home and abroad. My name is Dervan Malcolm, and we've been speaking with Malcolm Dervan, who is quite a performer in the UK. And he's going to share one of his songs with us now. Malcolm Dervan, over to you.
Hello. I'd just like to take this opportunity to say a very, very Merry Christmas to everyone who's listening in now on Power FM. Absolutely amazing. Can't believe I'm doing this now. It was just by chance I found the program tonight. Love and respect to everyone who's listening. And I'm going to sing a song for you now, which was associated mainly with Mr. Nat King Cole. I'm going to attempt to recreate the velvet tones of Mr. Nat King Cole. I'm going to give it a go. This is the Christmas song. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost snipping at your nose. Yuletide carols being sung by a choir. Folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows some turkey and some mistletoe how to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. So I'm offering this simple phrase for kids from 1 to 92. Though it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you.
So I'm offering this simple phrase for kids from 1 to 92. Though it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you.
Well done, Malcolm Dervan. Well done.
Thank you very much indeed.
Yes. Well, it's been a pleasure having you join us here on both sides of the story on Power 106 FM. It's not.
I have thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yes, same here, and it's rest assured we'll be ringing you up from time to time if that's okay with you.
That's absolutely fine, Dervan. Absolutely fine.
That sounds
Can
great.
I just once again say, wish a very, very Merry Christmas to everyone of the team and everyone who's listening right now. Have a fantastic Christmas from the UK, from Malcolm to Dervan.
Thank you very much. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Malcolm Dervan. Take care.
Thank you, sir. You have a wonderful Christmas.
You too.
God bless you all.
Bless
Bye-bye.
you. Take care. Bye-bye. That's Malcolm Dervan, my namesake in reverse. I'm Dervan Malcolm. He's Malcolm Dervan, and he's quite the performer. We thank him so much for sharing some of his time with us. Speaking of time, Miss Olive has been holding on the line. Let's just make sure she's still there, because she has a knack of hanging up, and it seems she did. So we're not seeing Miss Olive online. Orville P. Campbell says, a Merry Christmas to you and family, Dervan Malcolm. Best wishes for a bright and prosperous 2021. A good rendition from Malcolm Dervan. I'm sure he appreciates that. Thank you very much, Orville P. Campbell. This is Albert in Coconut Creek, Florida. Says, you even posted a picture of you and him at that time. And Albert says, Mas Dervan, let me extend Christmas greetings to you and yours, to include all those who make your program possible, including all your listeners and viewers. Hope you'll continue to educate and entertain in 2021. Thank you, Mas Albert. Let's say hello and welcome to a very patient Miss Olive. Thank you, Miss Olive, for your patience.
Yes, and it's thing near time. It's time now, right? So I have to hold on in 4:45.
At that rate, you are going.
Hold on.
The next time I have to sit out this program, you will sit in for me, because you have it right. So I'll have you sit in for me. You'll fill in for me when I'm unavailable. One moment, please, Miss Olive.
You're listening to Power 106 FM. The time is now
4:45. Enter for a chance to win $200,000 in cash and prizes in Liland's Hamtastic Christmas giveaway. Buy any Lily's Ham, leg or picnic along with 2 packs of our 1-pound medium to large assorted shrimp to enter while stocks last. For more information, check our website lilandlimited.com, Facebook and Instagram pages at Liland Limited, or call us at 960-4422, 960-8056 or 960-4507. Promotion runs from November 9, 2020 to January 8, 2021. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act. Liland Limited. Celebrate good times with good food and good friends.
Bashko time! It's Christmas time again.
And to help with all your shopping needs, Bashko is open every Sunday till Christmas.
COVID safety measures will make it so we have to close a little earlier than we normally would during the season, so why wait? Come get your Christmas shopping done early and beat the rush.
We have everything you need and are doing our best to serve you this season. Even on Sunday.
Stereos and TVs too this season, that's for sure. Christmas is affordable at the store that gives you more.
30 years of giving you more.
Listen to the story of the Jamaican diaspora on Diaspora Check-In every Wednesday at 4:30 p.m. during both sides of the story with host Dervan Malcolm, the story of Jamaicans at home and abroad. That's Diaspora Check-In every Wednesday during both sides of the story, brought to you by GK Western Union. Receive money directly into your bank account today.
Join Jason Downer, Dawitt Jeffrey, and Sekou Hunter every second and fourth Thursday at 8 p.m. live and exclusively on Power 106 FM for Magava's Raising Boys and the Journey to Manhood. Do you have a son? Are you the guardian for boys? Do you teach or work with boys? What are some of the challenges you face? Are you searching for answers? Are you concerned about the state of our nation boys and males in general? Raising boys, teaching boys, preparing boys. Magava Raising Boys and the Journey to Manhood. Join us.
You need to know your rights and how the laws of Jamaica can help you defend those rights. That's why Under the Law is still serving you in its 48th year. The program is brought to you on Wednesdays by the Firearm Licensing Authority, regulating with purpose, safety, and responsibility. Under the Law, 6:45 and 8:45 a.m. and at 4 and 9:25 p.m. Wednesdays on Power 106 FM.
The following is a program advisory from Power 106 FM. Please be advised that the program Dear Pastor with Reverend Dr. Aaron Dumas has been reduced to 1 hour, 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. Monday to Thursday, starting Monday, November 2. That is Dear Pastor, now 1 hour, 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. Power 106 FM apologizes for any inconvenience this program change may cause. The proceeding was a program advisory from Power 106 FM.
Thanks a lot for staying with us. Que hora es en español? Son las 5 menos 12. Quelle heure est-il en français? Les 5 heures moins 12. 现在几点了？5点加12分. 12 minutes to 5 o'clock in the afternoon here at Broadcast House, 32 Lyndhurst Road, Kingston 5, St. Andrew, Jamaica. Good afternoon to all working Jamaicans tuned in to both sides of the story here on Power 106 FM. It's a good time for us to ask ourselves, how productive have we been today? How productive have we been today? Let's find out how many cakes Miss Olive has baked for Christmas.
Dervan, I can't even spell these days. I haven't baked in many moons. I used to love, as you were talking about that young lady, the two young ladies earlier, and the last first speaker said she don't like fruits in her cake. All they have to do is blend the fruit, and it will dissolve, it will liquefy the fruit. So she won't have that fruit to bite and taste. She will just get the flavor and not the fruit itself. Like the raisins and something.
Yes.
Just put them in water, soak them in wine, and then you throw them in the blender and blend away, and it will liquefy it. So you have to be picking out the raisins and the currants and the things like that, and the dates and so on. That's how I used to do it.
Oh.
And I throw butter, sugar. I throw everything in the blender, blend butter, sugar, and everything when I used to bake. Yeah, and when I make sorrel, I must have told you before, I use cold water and I blend the sorrel and put in all the pimento and the whatever you want to put in the sugar, the ginger and thing, and you strain it. When you finish, after you strain it, the residue, you mix it with honey and you put it on your salad or put it on your meat and thing, so you don't throw away anything.
Well, now we know.
So that's a good story.
Yes.
Yeah. And Irish moss, even Irish moss, I never used to boil Irish moss. I blend it, soak it overnight, and put it in the blender, and put in the whatever you call isinglass and gummy. That's what name. Do all the thing there, all the flavors, and I make my drink. Anyway, back to my story now. Save last, the best time for last, and not talk about age now, please. Let me ask you, Dervan, when a person is discussing a particular topic, and then they're speaking to the topic, is that correct English? Because how can you be speaking to something you can't answer?
It wasn't always around. I'm not sure. I'm not sure when it became a part of the
America, man. America started. America started, and we follow. Yeah, it sounds very fool. You're speaking to something, and you can't get no answer. I think so. I learned it in school. You speak of. You're speaking about a particular subject or of a certain subject. You don't speak to a subject.
Well, apparently, apparently it's acceptable that you speak to someone or you speak to something. So it's
you speak to someone, but now you don't speak to the subject. You speak to the person who is discussing the subject.
Well, the Oxford accepts it now. It's one of those things. Remember, the language is always evolving. So there are things that perhaps were not considered appropriate, expressions, turns of phrases, etc. Over time, they become accepted, and it just is what it is. But yeah, you can say speak. You can speak to something, or you speak to someone, and speaking to something meaning to discuss or comment on something formally. So you could say the church.
It kind of sounds good to me, though.
Yeah. So it is. Such is the nature of the English language.
Yeah. Very quickly, I just want to say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Kwanzaa. I didn't get to call for Hanukkah and the Festival of Lights, all the people who celebrate the Christmas holidays. Thank you for your program, Dervan. I mean, I had a batch of a year, and my children can't get over me and you and the program, everything. I'm saying, whatever call Dervan, come and know you. So, thank you. And to all your listeners, all those who sent up prayers and wishes for my health. It's not normal, but I'm still having a bit shortness of breath situation. I'm waiting for them to give me the results of the test that was done to see what's the next move. But I am just taking it one day at a time. Have a blessed holiday, everybody, for the end of the year, and all that's good for the new year. And last but not least, my brother is celebrating birthday tomorrow. He's in London, England, Bassel Walk. I don't know if anybody in England listens to your program. Pass it on to him. So I wish him all good. He was born in 1996, and he is doing very well in London. So
great.
I love him very much because I follow him.
Good.
So we're very close relations. So my brothers,
don't mean to rush you, but we're running out of time, and we need to cap today's program, and we have somebody else waiting. Thank you, Miss Olive. Merry Christmas. All the best. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye-bye. Quickly, Steve in Toronto, Canada. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, Dervan. Merry Christmas to all your listeners. I just wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you for all that you have done and all the help that you've provided to us here in the diaspora, and to your staff too, as I know that you're a team. And again, just wish you and your family, your staff, and all the best for the new year. Sending a big shout out to the Manning's Blue Blood family, and also to my aunt, Miss Emma Wellington, who is saying that she hasn't heard from Dervan a long time now. So thanks, Dervan. I know time is limited. So again, we'll talk for the new year. All the best. Thank you.
Great. Take care. Steve McDonald of yardmarket.com, yardtraders.com, yardlinks.com. And Can we thank you once again for the privilege of serving you on yet another edition of your program, Both Sides of the Story, for today, Thursday, the 24th of December, Christmas Eve 2020. All things being well, Both Sides of the Story returns Monday afternoon, 2 to 5. Yes, we're not on holiday. Monday afternoon, 2 to 5. Till then, we leave you with the words of Claude McKay and the sound of Andy Williams. Claude McKay says, "So much have I forgotten in 10 years, so much in 10 brief years. I have forgot what time the purple apples come to juice, and what month brings the shy forget-me-not. I have forgot the special startling season of the pimentos flowering and fruiting, what time of year the ground doves brown the fields and fill the noonday with their curious fluting. I have forgotten much, but still remember the poinsettias red, blood red in warm December. I still recall the honey fever grass, but cannot recollect the high days when we rooted them out of the pingwing path to stop the mad bees in the rabbit pen. I often try to think in what sweet month the languid painted ladies used to dapple the yellow by-road mazing from the main, sweet with the golden threads of the rose apple. I have forgotten. Strange. But quite remember the poinsettias red, blood red in warm December. What weeks, what months, what time of the mild year we cheated school to have our fling at tops, what days our wine-thrilled bodies pulsed with joy, feasting upon blackberries in the copse. Oh, some I know, I have embalmed the days, even the sacred moments when we played, all innocent of passion, uncorrupt, at noon and evening in the flame heart's shade. We were so happy, I remember, beneath the poinsettias red in warm December.
Greetings and gay happy meetings when friends come to call. It's the happiest season of all.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas at home and abroad. Enjoy.
Scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time. Yes, the most wonderful time. Oh, the most wonderful time of the year.
You're listening to Power 106 FM. The time is now
5 o'clock.
News, comprehensive, powerful, and credible.
Power 106 FM now presents a simulcast of Radio Jamaica's news at 5.